Welcome back to Doom Eternal. Vega sniffed a hell priest around here in this cultist base, so we're gonna see if we can find him. So returning from Doom 2016 are the mission challenges. From here on out, we're going to get some certain missions to complete to get weapon upgrade points, and I will be doing all of those, of course.
He crawls along like a spider.
I know. So goofy.
Oh, what you can't see is actually that his legs are dangling the entire time. He's just using upper body strength.
Incredibly powerful arms.
I kind of wish he climbed like in Half-Life with only using your feet and still holding the gun.
See, that's incredible balance. Two different things that are both equally impressive. Yeah. For all my misgivings about this game, I think that the platforming is probably one of the strongest things that they improved.
Yeah, I love it, and as I've said before, it seems to be one of the most consistent complaints that I just do not agree with it. Hey, buddy.
I thought all of the changes in mobility were a huge improvement, actually.
It's so good to move around. I'm gushing about this game. We've barely fought any demons in this level yet.
They'll be gushing too.
Look how icy this place is. There was like one icy level in 2016, but this is like a icy mountain instead of like a cold-ass office or anything.
Yeah, that was a freezer. This is an actual cold place.
Yeah.
You want icy? I got a foot of snow yesterday. You can have that.
Get your Rhode Island ass out of here. It's actually quite cold in Florida today, and by cold I mean 53 degrees high.
Oh man, 53 degrees. Oh. How do you do it?
I don't know. Just bombard this poor Revenant with bombs as soon as I get in the area. Alright, so that's one challenge done. Ignite 4 demons with the flame belch at once. That's pretty much the place to do it with all those zombies gathered around.
They probably made it that way on purpose.
Yeah, just to get you introduced to the concept of the challenges.
In this facility, I cannot pinpoint his exact location at this time.
God, I think between the three of us, I'm the only one who actually experiences seasons.
Look at this thing.
Nice!
I tried. Unfortunately, I couldn't.
I saw it briefly.
I'm doing this totally wrong.
Yeah, it's the dope fish.
It's the dope fish. It's a Commander Keen enemy, I think.
Sure. It's a bit more to it than that, but yeah.
I don't know. All I know about Commander Keen is you hate it.
I don't... Hate is a way too strong word with my feelings for that.
But TV Tropes says you hate it, and I believe everything
Oh
TV
my
Tropes tells me.
God.
TV Tropes also said I hate it, and all I said it sucked what Bethesda did with it.
I just appreciate that as the only place I show up on your TV Tropes page. For some reason, it makes me happy. Just so fucking asinine.
That was actually one of the more well-hidden secrets in the level. You gotta go over there, pull a switch, which activates a bouncer that gets you up to that Sentinel battery. These are the rest of the challenges. Very easy to start off.
Ooh. Oh.
The gate's tongue.
I don't think I was aiming for that guy. He was just very unlucky. I don't think we've met these enemies yet, just a zombie with a laser on its arm. They're actually very irritating. They have just enough health to survive a few shots, and they do a surprising amount of damage.
I'm glad you figured out the gimmick.
Welcome, Slayer. Is my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed season.
Well, so far so good, boy. Oh yeah, they also have flamethrowers.
Ugh, one in the head, one in the crotch.
This Hell Knight just got fucked. Also, one thing we haven't really mentioned is, in this game, when you do more damage to larger demons, they start, like, falling apart. Even more so than what happened in Doom 2016. Shoop!
There we go.
Yeah.
Also, look, Thorn, everyone knows that when you double tap, you're supposed to shoot both heads.
Return of the Fat Boy. Mancubus is back. Mancubi's weak points are their arm cannons. Destroy that and they can no longer shoot you from long range.
The plural is Mancubuddies.
Minkubuds.
We have a few of those. Oh god. I'm in a bit of trouble here. Okay, trouble averted. I think I'm good. Simultaneous stagger. There we go.
It looked like he was hugging a couple friends.
There, Mancubuddies, see? I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Torpo.
Yeah, you see, they're friends. They're friends. They're just friends.
Oh, hey, buddy. These are the Praetor tokens. They're no longer chips. They are actual giant tokens being held by these Sentinel ghost dudes.
Time to go back home and buy a Pepsi.
They function the same way as in Doom 2016. Collect enough of them and you can upgrade your Praetor suit in several different ways. More interesting ways, I will say. Oh god. More trouble. I mean, I have 11 lives. I'll be fine. But still. What? How did I get here? Okay, it was right. It was right next to him. Okay, I didn't see him though.
Do you guys discover the secrets of teleportation?
That would only make this game better. Like instead of dashing, just teleporting.
Nothing personnel, kid. So what soda do you think Doom Guy drinks and why is it Mountain Dew Red?
Well, because it's red like blood, but I was thinking
Exactly.
Monster. Well, that's not a soda.
I thought it would just be regular Mountain Dew because he's all green.
Oh shit! I thought I was safe there.
I love that you jumped out of it then back into it.
I couldn't reach. I was like double jumping, so I can only get so high. Life number 12, and I have finished recording the game. I can confirm I never technically die. So, this is a no-death run, fellas.
Aren't we fucking special?
Collecting everything. I'm showing you guys where the lives are, so they're necessary. Did I go over the ice bomb? I just realized I had it.
I don't believe so.
I mean, it's one of those things you just kind of forget about it immediately.
My apologies, I do not remember when I picked it up, but I did. You can swap between the standard grenade as well as an ice bomb. I actually use the grenades a lot more than the ice bomb in this playthrough, which is weird because the ice bomb is a lot more useful. Like it freezes enemies in place, as you can imagine. Oh, and the shield guys are awesome. You shoot them with plasma bolts and their shield explodes.
So do they.
Yes, along with the shield, indeed.
Man, I love that big ship just floating off in the distance.
Well, I missed that.
It's like off in the skybox.
Yeah, you very clearly did miss
You
that.
missed a lot of things there.
You gotta come at it at a particular angle. Instead of just directly down, so which I guess makes sense. Oh, here's Dopey again.
The dope fish. Everyone's favorite Commander Keen.
See the battleship up in the sky?
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
That's probably one of my favorite design elements, just a giant thing in the distance.
Right.
Like with the Titans.
That we'll never see ever again. Battleship, that is, not the Titans.
Right.
Yeah, the Titans will probably be seeing again.
I mean, Dark Souls also does the better thing of you can eventually go to the big thing.
Yeah, I like when games have a sense of scale. It's very nice.
Hang on.
Finally, the rocket launcher. Oh. That's what happens when you lose a life. And I did it by killing myself.
See, you didn't technically die.
Nope. If I died, I would have had to start the whole LP over, you see. That's the rules I retroactively made for myself. God damn, there's a lot of boys.
See, I just retroactively make rules for myself when I get tired of a game. And I decide I don't want to LP it.
I just stop playing a game when I get tired of it. Come to find out.
Unfortunately, I tend to get tired of games like right before the end, so I usually have to push myself through, especially with RPGs.
Yeah, like I have stopped a number of series of streams just because I got incredibly bored with the game. Oh,
He did not know where he was.
he's everywhere now, is where he is.
Another ever so slightly tricky secret in here. Is it a secret or is it the way to go? I think it's both.
It is both.
And then turn around, and you're back up here.
I remember this one, like, stumping me, trying to figure out, where the fuck do I go?
Yeah, there's a few bits of that in this game. But you figure it out eventually. The game's very intuitive. Dazed and confused.
Yeah, this one's nice for if you smack up a bunch of enemies at the same time.
Like earlier, that one of the Mancubi fucking de-staggered himself while I was glory killing the other one, so I thought I could probably use this. Mancubes. Mancubes? That's the Minecraft version.
No, that just sounds gross.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Mancubert. Oh god, here's a new fella. Actually, it's a girl demon again. And then she's gone. The Whiplash. Very fast, very annoying. They do a lot of damage. They don't have a ton of health, but they're really hard to hit just because they're so small and so fast.
Yeah, they're very aggressive.
Again, their thinness makes them so difficult to hit. They do have some of my favorite glory kills, though. Like just slicing them up in midair like that.
Man, that was a hard puzzle.
Alright, immediately gonna go for the lock-on burst here. Again, a lot of people live and die by remote detonate. I cannot properly use that, so lock-on, please.
I will never agree with that one. Like, get everyone's got their own playstyle, but goddamn, the lock-on burst is too fucking good.
God, I love how they improved the shield guys in this game, because in Doom 2016, they were just a nuisance. At least they were before I learned how to properly use the stun bomb. But this is a lot more satisfying.
They were still annoying. Aw, look at the little buddy.
Little robot. I exist only to be cute.
Even demons have Roombas, you see?
I'm a waste of titanium.
The most devilish sin of all.
Gaze in despair upon the Doomba.
I was drinking, damn it. Yes.
Time to buy a Coke.
Oh, the giant Titan-sized vending machine. This is a Titan dime.
It's not even a Titan-sized vending machine, it just has a very large slot. And it gets you a single drink every time.
Improving some shat.
Gross.
Oh, let's go ahead and... This is the new way you upgrade your suit. There's a big ring of upgrades, and you can see how many Praetor tokens each one takes. It shows a little video, like, example of what each of them do. I'm gonna go ahead and go with having frozen enemies drop health as they are damaged, which is very useful. They don't normally drop a lot of health unless you fully kill them, I think, while they're frozen.
The beast draws near to me, my brothers and sisters, but he is weak. Your hate must match his will. Only then will you be truly safe.
Ugh, Goopy Mank. Not to be confused with Gucci Mane.
Or Mancunian covered in oil.
Ugh. I was saying earlier, another advantage to doing all of the challenges is if you do all 3 of them in a level, you get rewarded with another Sentinel battery. And you will need them all if you want to open all the doors in the Fortress of Doom, because once you open all of them, you will be left with exactly 1 Sentinel battery. Until the post-game, anyway. I'm out of ammo!
And out of patience!
Imagine if that was the last hit to kill the Doomslayer. That guy would have been so proud. He would have been the new Satan.
I don't think that's how that works.
I guess not. Satan himself does not... Oh, I love this one. Ah! Like, that is one of the reasons I like the Whiplash so much. Their glory kills are amazing. Consistently. I was saying earlier, Satan himself doesn't make any appearances in this game. That'd be too, like, on the nose, I guess. Or in the eye.
This isn't Wolfenstein.
Which I am considering LPing after the Doom series. I love the Wolfenstein reboots.
I only ever finished the first one.
I mean, it's better than the second one, so that's a good one to start with. The second one's still really good, but it's too short and too hard.
I quit the second one, though, actually, because I kept having awful tech issues.
Sounds like just Bethesda doesn't like your computer.
It was also, like, around release when I played it. So I was super excited about it. And it just did not want to...
Oh!
You can't get rid of me!
Ah,
One final attack.
really got a fucking Bronco Buster to the face. Unfortunate.
Here he comes to fuck you up. I love the comedic pop noise it makes.
Everything sounds so great. I wish it was more cartoony, frankly. Oh, you hear this song? A very interesting part about the music in this game is for vocal parts like this, they actually got like a chorus of death metal vocalists to do this chanting.
That's pretty sweet. I kinda wish I could do that, but I do not have the vocal control for that.
Your salvation lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue. Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
Well, time to murder everyone.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to. They're totally defenseless.
Yeah, that's why you kill them.
Well, that was pretty fun.
That was a little more fun.
These guys are really weak. 2 punches can actually kill them. Let's take our time here.
Let's do some science. What happens with each individual gun?
I feel like this is somehow more fucked up than if you just rip through all of them.
Probably. I mean, they don't seem to give much of a shit. It's not like they're watching. But killing them all gets you a secret. A supercharge. Yeah. Max health now. I imagine the Hell Priest set that up. It's like, thank God, I hated those guys. Here you go. Did I just thank God? Oh, I'm gonna wash my mouth out with soap.
Oh, fuck God, you did that.
Your super shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
All right, we're already about to get the super shotgun. We're a little bit away from that, though.
They caged up those lost souls because they were even tired of fucking dealing with them.
It's to punish their pain elemental daddy.
Gross.
Yeah, I didn't like how I worded that either. I'm sorry.
You're just on a roll today, hot day.
This whole LP, frankly. Okay. Well, bombs away. Ugh.
That's a lot of blood.
So the engineers are replaced with cue balls now. They just renamed them to make them more appropriate. Oh, what happened there? I think it hit a wall or something.
Yeah, I think it curved and slammed directly into that corner in front of you.
You may want to save these a little bit, though, because some more strong enemies are going to be spawning here soon. Though I think they spawn more cue balls. Yeah, never mind. Do what you want. Unless it's that. I'm shooting into a wall with no enemies.
How much damage does a cue ball explosion do compared to your guns?
I don't know the numbers, but it seems to do about as much as any other explosion, like a rocket launcher or anything. Hello?
Ooh, fancy.
I don't think they even try to hurt you. There you go. Well, it can one-shot a Mancubus, so if that answers your question.
That does.
If you hit it, anyway.
Really pulling out all the stops, hot damn.
Oh god. This pit is actually really treacherous if you're playing on, like, Ultra Nightmare. Like, being in such close proximity with a bunch of Mancubi. It's just a recipe for an ended run.
Also, you know, the sweet pyrotechnics.
I saw a gore nest and a sentinel crystal.
Ooh.
But around here's the map. A sea of unspecified electric gloop.
Maybe that's the Mountain Dew code red.
Doom guy grabs a straw, just sticks it in there.
Loud slurping noises ensue.
Cracks and sparks fly out of his mouth. That'd be terrifying.
That's just a loud belch.
Okay, but what if we're all wrong and it's actually Baja Blast that he's into?
Ah,
That's the wrong color. Oh wait, yeah, no, you're right, you're right. Oh, sorry. Horrible memories of Baja Blast.
I mean, horrible memories of Taco Bell I'd understand, but Baja Blast specifically,
Don't worry about it.
Some of the bad had to happen at that Taco Bell.
Whoa! Why did he fly in that direction? Oh, I'm so low on ammo. I can still handle this. Just gotta kill this Revenant.
So, look, they're grown-ass cue balls. They can fly in whatever goddamn direction they please.
There we go. We haven't shown this yet because the secret encounter's so far been pretty easy, but if you fail, then it just respawns. You can try again, but of course you don't get any of the ammo you used back. So that's the risk versus reward.
Okay, I was going to ask, the gore nest specifically respawns?
Yeah. You can try it as many times as you want. I remember getting really stuck in this place the first time I played it. There's a few different ways to go. First, we're gonna go down here. Just this poor cacodemon working in the gutters.
I appreciate that every single one of the glory kills for that thing just involves ripping its eye out for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the eye is linked to its, like, flagiggly gland, which explodes when the eye is undone or something. This will help me, though, revealing all the positions of the items on the map. They're only question marks until you get really close to them, but it helps a lot with getting 100%. There we go. That took me a long time to figure out for some reason. Wait for it. There are a lot of Revenants in this game. Like, they weren't all that common in Doom 2016, especially since they showed up so late, but this game's just throwing them at you left and right. I love that one, too. Come on, damn it.
I think part of the issue with Revenants in 2016 is mostly just because they don't appear until about halfway through the game.
Yeah, exactly. This game they start throwing you at you at the second level.
God, get some grease on that thing.
No.
This is where all the engineers go when they die, listening to squeaky machinery for the rest of eternity.
It looks like a face.
Bazoop? The monkey bars are so fun. Just imagine Doom Guy is like smiling as he swings on him.
Whee!
Who's ready for a shameless plug? A very fun one, but shameless nonetheless.
Neural connection successful. You are now in control of the Revenant drone. You may use it to reclaim your property.
Look at this guy.
It's,
You killed my wife! Well, I settled that argument. I'm a Revenant now. This is really cool. It would be more cool if this was not the only time in the campaign this happened. This is essentially an advertisement for the multiplayer battle mode. And I guess I'll take this time to explain how it works. Battle mode is a 2v1, I forget the phrase, where two people play as the enemies, one person plays as a superpowered Doomslayer. You can play as a number of the heavy demons, like the Revenant, the Mancubus, as well as some others that are going to be coming later. It's actually pretty fun. It's not terribly deep, but it is, you know, playing as... There's always a good novelty to playing as the demons.
And the Revenant actually looks pretty fun to play.
He is. He's one of the more simple ones, which makes him one of the more fun to play. Like, he's got good mobility. His weapons are basic but effective. Honestly, like, in the multiplayer, I still think Doomslayer is the most fun to play as. You get 14 hours of practice on him. And there has been some interest. I asked in one of the earlier parts if you guys would like to see a separate video about the multiplayer. We'll see, because we all do own the game, and it's 3 players, so we might give it a try ourselves and do a video on it. Kind of like how we did for 20XX's multiplayer.
I can't believe that finally you are the demons. But John is never a zombie.
Here's your weird. And he gives us the super shotgun. It actually has a skin on it. I forgot to turn it off. I'll be switching back to the standard shotgun skin in the next video. Another optional kill, but still, why not? So the super shotgun has that, the meat hook. Oh god, it's incredible.
As if you thought the super shotgun couldn't be better.
Right. My advice, immediately start getting the super shotgun upgraded as fast as you can. Oops, I have to punch this. Because once you fully upgrade and master the super shotgun, the meat hook sets enemies on fire, which is incredibly useful, and makes the super shotgun just even more ridiculously powerful and fun to use as ever.
I mean, the only real downside is it takes 2 shotgun ammo to use.
Of course, like always.
That's barely anything. It's so satisfying.
The mobility improvements just keep on coming in this game.
Hey, it sure is a shame that you have to be up close to really take advantage of the super shotgun. Oh, I know. Let's just take you to everything.
Yeah. Oh, it's incredible. Ah! This is a really cool looking skin for the super shotgun, though. And apparently, I didn't realize this, but I wanted to play everything with the standard skins, but apparently the assault rifle I'm using is a skin. It just fits so well with your costume that I thought it was its standard color, but it's normally red instead of the green.
All cultist base personnel.
Isn't this the unicorn shotgun?
The priest must
No.
survive.
Shit.
I don't have the unicorn skin. This is the maker skin.
It looks almost exactly like it. Okay.
It's red and white. I guess in certain lights it looks more like lavender.
I still say one of my favorite Doom Guy skins was the Mullet Slayer.
With its, like, pot belly and mullet on top of the helmet.
Also, the fucking 6-pack of beer on his arm, yeah.
I haven't gotten any of the particularly fancy Doomslayer skins. Because you need to play the game a lot in order to unlock them during, like, certain events.
Also, the unicorn and the Mullet Slayer, and I know one other that I don't remember the name of, were all, like, Twitch Prime things.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, I guess, in a more roundabout way, this game kind of has microtransactions, if you count that. Ah. Being able to see the collection items is very useful. As you can see, I was about to walk past this. Oh, how nice. A little soldier.
I hate it.
Oh, how nice. Big soldiers.
I'm sorry, would you say that that was a small soldier?
Yeah. Is there a pun in there?
No, it's more like a reference to a fucking awful movie.
Well, thanks.
Enjoy. Ooh, more skulls.
I don't know why. That zooming was slightly funny to me. Alright, so you gotta hop down there and go around the perimeter to get to where we need to go next. What do you think is the standard use of these monkey bars?
Dry cleaning.
I was gonna say keeping in shape, but that works too.
Well, hell sounds like a good time if that's the case.
How do you think they all get so fucking shredded?
Shit!
Chainsaw.
Also accurate. Oops, sorry, buddy.
I'm in timeout.
I'm glad you do the same thing that I do, which is accidentally punch these fuckers every time.
Yeah, because in order to actually pick these up, you need to wait until... Oh, that was lucky. You need to wait until the prompt to use the melee button fully comes up. And so if you do it too early, you're just going to always punch these poor dudes. Also, one tiny detail we haven't really gone over. The use key is now the same as the melee button. It's kind of neat. I don't know why, but it is.
To make it easier to hit.
Yeah. It's the use your hands button, I guess.
Yeah, no, like, legitimately, it's like a quality of life thing, basically.
Yeah, I have no problem with it.
Unless you're like me and just bind everything to the fucking mouse.
I mean, that's what I have my melee button linked to.
It's so much easier.
I have my, of course, left and right click. I think one of my thumb buttons is melee, the other one is grenade. I think? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But what about the middle mouse button?
That switches between grenade and ice bomb. I think that's the default for it.
Because yeah, like I got 2 extra buttons on my mouse, and it's actually amazing how much just even that little bit makes a difference.
Yeah, I just have 2 too, and I love it. This is a deceivingly difficult secret encounter right here. Because you got 2 whiplashes, a mancubus, and a few zombies that'll be pestering you too. I'm just kind of panicking for right now. Oh, damn.
God.
2 lives.
Still not technically dead, I guess.
Yeah. I did it. Using only the in-game mechanics.
I appreciate the way the Mancubus just trundled in from like a completely different room.
Trundled. He trundled in, he wasn't even in the room with the gore nest in it. He was just out in the hall and noticed some ruckus happening.
It's like, oh man, guys, am I late to the party? Oh Jesus.
Teleport to the wrong room.
He's just like waddle running his way to where he should be.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Just wheezing when he gets there.
I've been running for 3 hours.
You can chainsaw the tentacles too.
Accidentally got that tentacle, yeah.
No, I was aiming for it.
Sure.
Or did you mean with the ice bomb? Because if so, then yes.
With the ice bomb.
Yes, that was absolutely accidental.
Ooh.
Into Sandy City. This is the song from the pit in Doom 2. It's that one, that's the rinky dink song that apparently sounds like sex type thing. It's an incredible song.
So is sex type thing in Sandy's pit?
Oh! Considering the topic of that song, I don't know if I want to answer that. Another slightly complicated puzzle here. Well, or the beginning of one, anyway. Fuck you.
Ah!
That is the only way to deal with tentacles. There you go, that's not so hard, but we're not actually done with that rising platform yet. First detour to kill some folk. Oh, did it make it to that mancubus? Turn around. Nope. Damn it. Nice little jump, buddy. The mancubus probably had one of the more, like, extreme makeovers from Doom 2016 to Doom Eternal. Because in Doom 2016, it had, like, one eye, and it was very lacking in expression. This one has just a general, like, humanoid or a humanoidy face with these tusks, and it looks way more pissed off.
There are far more extreme makeovers a little ways in.
Those zombies walking up looked like you had caught them after coming home from a team building exercise.
The manager always making us go to these at like 9 a.m.
I mean, of course hell would do that sort of thing.
So that one's kind of hard to figure out. That rising platform actually had the key to properly activate those lasers.
Are you growing tired, Slayer? We will break your will yet.
Do I look tired? You're wearing that helmet, I can't see. Can you show me your handsome face? Oh, well,
Haha, gotcha. You look like a butt.
gets really mad, starts running faster. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
How's it going?
He was hanging from the ceiling, I guess. You don't notice these things when you're actually playing, because you're like, oh yeah, there's demons here. Of course there is. It's Doom.
Ah shit, you got a Hell Knight infestation. Happens to the best of us.
Speaking of this game, well, that's mostly what we should be doing, but I'd like to welcome the clearly thousands of new fans that we'll be seeing from the fact that Doom was the answer to a Jeopardy question yesterday.
Oh yeah.
There was a video game category. I knew all the answers. I can't expect everyone to be in the same geek circle as us, though.
I love it so intensely every time video games comes up on Jeopardy, because every time, all of them have this, like, dumb deer in the headlights look, and it's wonderful.
And if you're at all in tune with video games, all of the answers are incredibly easy.
Yeah.
And nobody on Jeopardy ever is.
The $1,000 question was like, explore new horizons on your island vacation, and nobody got it right.
I mean, I still love what is Danky Kang.
Was that real? I've seen the image, I've never found the video.
It's one of those many beautiful things. Like, there's a guy I follow on Twitter who, like, watches Jeopardy with his wife, and every fucking time video games comes up, he just immediately posts a video of it. And it's a fucking ride. Like, goddamn, all y'all know this fucking asinine trivia, but video games, those are the one things that fuck you up.
First of all, that's badass. Just punching down a giant crucified demon. Second of all, if we learned anything from that, it's that not all nerds like video games.
I hate that looking at that, all I think of is Evangelion, and I think that speaks more about me as a person than anything else.
If I learn any more about Evangelion than I currently know, I'm gonna die sad.
I'm gonna need to link you a video.
Just by that, you probably know enough about Evangelion.
Yeah, I know. The Slayer key. Time to take the next Slayer gate down.
I do think Slayer Gates are probably some of the most fun I had in this, though.
Oh yes. Frankly, this game, it's one of those games that the harder it is, the more fun it is. Like, I don't feel that way about games very often, but I want... throw everything at me. The DLC pissed me off. It is significantly harder than the main campaign. Significantly so. But even if it pissed me off, I still had a ton of fun playing it.
Tell me your feelings on Marauders.
We haven't reached them yet. The viewers don't even know they exist.
Anyone who's played this game knows they do.
God damn it. Another life lost.
It's like the less the difficulty that gets me for these, and more like just how incredibly frantic they are.
Well, the franticness adds to the difficulty, I'd say.
I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, specifically that's what I like. I like the speed and the chaos of it all.
Oh, right. That thing that looks like an imp, that's a prowler. I keep forgetting about these things, because they're considered heavier demons, but they're like the same size as an imp, and that will never not confuse me. They're just really fast, they can kind of teleport around and throw fireballs at you, and they of course have more health than an imp, but not much.
Ah, they're shadow imps.
What pisses me off about them...
Oh, Jesus!
In the ground, don't worry about that. What pisses me off about Prowlers, though, is the fact that they're so small, but they're considered a heavy demon, which means they take 3 chainsaw ammo to chainsaw, and I always want to chainsaw them because they're so small, but I never can.
Sounds like a you problem.
Is it? I feel like someone has to agree with me on that.
I feel like they're considered a heavy demon in the sense that they have a more, like, robust kit. That's harder to deal with.
Yeah, true, but I still always instinctively want to chainsaw them because they're the same size as the lesser heavy demons.
I feel like that's more of a classification issue than anything.
Probably. Nice. Kill them both at the same time. But yeah, overall, I just don't love the Prowler's design either. I think it looks pretty basic. It's one of my least favorite new enemies in the game.
It's the Shadow Imp.
Well, Doom 64 had Shadow Imps, and
I know, that's my point.
they were even less special.
I don't know, I like purple imps. Whoop! Okay.
So are the Slayer Gate maps multiplayer maps, or is that a place
No.
physically in the game elsewhere?
It's elsewhere.
Basically, the entire point is that there's a thing you unlock by doing all of them. It's not just challenge for the sake of challenge, there is a reward at the end of it.
I do not fear you. This match is not won yet. Come find me, Slayer. I will be waiting.
Take the train to the Terror Dome. I would love to.
And then finally we can be beyond Terror Dome.
Am I gonna punch him? Nope.
No, I'm amazed.
You survive. Oh, and I got all the collectibles, so I won't even need to fast travel this time.
Yay.
And I got all the challenges.
Yay.
Man, I'm good at this game.
Yes, actually.
Yeah, I'm not bad. There are people better than me.
Better than me, at least.
I have beaten this game 3 times now.
I haven't even beaten it once.
I'm resisting the urge to beat it again. Because with most Let's Players, once they're done with LPing a game, they won't play it again for a while. I just keep wanting to play this game even more.
Yeah, no, I just got to a point and started having tech issues. I'm like, eh.
What were the tech issues you were having, by the way? I don't think I've ever found that out.
Strange frame rate problems, let's say.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a problem any computer can have with any game randomly, and that's why PC gaming will always piss me off a little bit.
I mean, fucking, let me tell you about how I've been playing Control recently. And I've been playing through Game Pass. And I've been having a very specific issue that a lot of people have had that I cannot fix because Windows will not let me have access to the fucking Game Pass folders.
Are you saying it will not let you have control?
Exactly. Actually, it's ownership permissions, but you know, I get the joke.
I'm glad you do. I'm glad you caught on. This is another very hectic fight. Look at all this. Like, the shield guys, they're easy to kill because their shields explode, but like the cacodemons, how they're easy to kill, you also do not want to leave them unattended. They will blast your ass. Okay, here's an example of I'm out of ammo for, like, almost everything. I need to find a small guy to chainsaw immediately. A lot of people don't like this aspect so much.
I get the idea and I get the point of it, but sometimes it just kind of fucks up the flow.
I can see that, especially when usually small guys are littered around the level enough. Oh hey, a haste. This actually gives me infinite ammo, so great.
Problem solved.
That's another secret that technically you can skip to get full progression. Fuck. That's the second time I've killed myself in this episode.
more impressive that you did that as you went for the glory kill.
The priest has stopped moving. I will lock in signal now.
I guess I was faster than the rocket.
And that's what teleporting does to you.
To the Terror Dome on the Terror Train. But that will have to wait until the next part. I didn't realize that you intermittently return back to the Fortress of Doom. I didn't realize you went 2 whole levels without going back to it once you reached it for the first time.
It's because they're like little mini arcs that you go through before you actually go back.
Right. Yeah, it makes total sense. I thought that after the second level you go back to it and then you're out for 2 levels, but no.
Nope, they do it right away. And I guess the idea is to help you build up these collectibles, so when you go back, you actually can spend them and have things to do with them.
Mm-hmm. So this was a very lore-light episode, huh? Compared to the last 2?
Thank fuck.
Pretty refreshing.
Yeah, just fighting demons all through the way. This was a very good level. The next level is also very good, and we are also going to be encountering our first boss in the next level too.
It's one of the more visually interesting levels so far. Like usually, snow and ice, it's not that much to look at. It can be pretty, but it's generally just white, maybe blue. But the structure and the design of the place look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps that they do like a lot with the demonic cult aesthetic for like the architecture and all that, and it's almost as if you had an architect listen to way too much fucking metal before having him decide something.
Plus, having a snowy mountain level in a Doom game itself is always going to feel unique.
Seeing these aesthetics, all I can think of is fucking Metalocalypse.
Oh yeah.
Just that entire design sense and how beautiful it was.
This game kind of does look a lot like, or at least a fair bit like Metalocalypse in its own way.
It's a very specific metal aesthetic, and it's pretty fucking rad.
Yeah. All right. So we're one step closer to killing our second of 3 Hell Priests, and next time, let's see if we're going to be able to actually do it, dang it.
On the night train to Mundo Fine.
I'm pretty sure that was referenced in Linkara's Doom comic video, so weirdly relevant. And that's literally all I know of whatever that is.
Deep nerd cred.
Deep.
Not enough to win at Jeopardy, but enough to make shitty references.
Yeah, because you'll eat shit at every other topic, but video games, goddamn, you got that one in one.
Except I didn't know the Call of Duty questions, so.
Ah.
Fuck.
The one series,
What was the Call of Duty question?
it had to do with multiplayer questions in this game about quote-unquote warfare. And I thought it was PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
No!
Fortnite.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Rest in peace, Alex Trebek.
Kill a demon for him.